No, because remember, like Vic was saying, they're trying to please the audiences.
Okay, what do you mean please the audience?
Well, when She-Hulk the animated series when She-Hulk the show came out 3
No,
years
I'm talking about him versus Thanos.
Oh,
him versus Thanos.
Yeah, and then when the Ruffalo,
and then it was some bullshit. Oh, he has PTSD. That's why he didn't. That's why he didn't want to. And I hated that because it was from the jump. That's what they were focusing on. It was just like his mental state is what made him not want to. And I'm just like, but okay, how are you always angry, but now you're just this like.
Yeah, even Gladiator Hulk, bro.
Like crazy work. Right. I thought we were kind of going back to that.
Yeah, because when he was in Ragnarok, he did really good.
Was it Ragnarok or Love and Thunder?
No, Ragnarok.
No, it was Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder was a trash one, Jeff.
Wait, where he met Gladiator Hulk.
No.
That was Ragnarok?
That's Ragnarok.
It wasn't Love and Thunder was with the Guardians.
Yes. That's when he had to lose the weight after Endgame. And he went
that's crazy. He did go on in it.
He went through a depression.
Wait, so after Ragnarok, he left with Korg. Wait, so he met Hulk?
Because remember, Hulk was on the Rainbow Bridge about to fight the dog, and then Thor was like, Hulk, no, get back on the shit. He's like, no, but I want to beat a big dog. And I'm like, bro, really?
Wait, but how did he end up in the Coliseum?
Remember, he got on the ship at the end of Age of Ultron. Because Tony Stark's ship, for some reason, found the black hole, went through it, and then ended up in a different galaxy.
Gotcha.
Without explaining how it got there, it just ended up there.
I gotcha. Yeah, there was a lot of holes in that. Okay.
So he just stayed there, became the Gladiator champion, all that stuff like that. But they didn't go
the Planet Hulk.
Yeah,
Hulk.
Yeah, they're just kind of telling his story in all that stuff.
Man, yeah, because they keep copping out, right?
Yeah.
Every time they find a good Hulk story or a Hulk timeline to latch onto, they cop out when it gets good or when he's about to really.
Yeah, exactly. And then every film he gets weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker, and it's like, bro, really? So go ahead.
Yes, sir. Welcome, brother. Snot says 648 chews you up and spits you out, I guess. Brother Smoke.
Just shoot me a text on our DM and let me know.
Potato bald head. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. Let me exit all that.
Yeah, but no. Essentially, that yeah, they kind of cucked my boy because he was
And we're not gonna get a redemption.
We're not because Universal.
I feel like that was the last chance. Like the MCU was the last chance to really get.
And all their contracts ended, so I don't even know what they're doing now.
They're not coming back. There's not gonna be any new ideas, no standalones. We're pretty much in the last days of the MCU, kind of.
That's what I'm thinking, man. Like,
sort of.
Like, I don't understand. Like I think DC's trying to make a comeback, of course, with all new people and characters, but
you think Zack Snyder?
No, it's James Gunn.
James Gunn, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. You think?
Well, yeah, he's gonna cancel, create, put what he needs to put in specific areas, do all that stuff like that. But yeah, I think he's gonna try to have DC get a great comeback and not try to rush the entire project just so they can catch up. And I think Marvel has been in it.
I think Marvel's going to kind of go the whole Golden Age route.
Golden Age. And then I think Marvel has just been in it too long and they're burning all their bridges. Oh, and then some good news. Kathleen Kennedy is stepping down next year. From Star Wars.
Ooh.
From Star Wars.
Wow.
Vic, this is for you, man.
Hey, Vic. This is for you, bro.
You're going to have to wait till next year, bro.
The Empire may rise again.
The Empire may rise again. Those stories might become great. Oh, man. We're not going to cuck every male character.
True. We might get a better Sith than Vader. Who knows? That's spooky. That's almost blasphemous.
He's going to say that's blasphemous.
That's almost blasphemous.
That's blasphemous.
You tell him blasphemous. What, a better Sith than Vader? I don't know.
He said, hell yeah.
I don't for the Republic.
Yeah, he's happy. Yeah, man. Yeah, but it's legit. She literally went online and said, "This is my last year. This is my contract," because she fucked up everything. And every time they try to greenlight a new project, especially with alphabet lead, they would cancel it.
Right, because they would add plot holes to the original lore.
They would keep, and it didn't make any sense.
It wouldn't make sense. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense.
How did the thing go? Power of
the power of one, the power of two,
the power of many.
You what? Shame.
Bro, that was bad. That was bad, bro.
Well, that wasn't Ahsoka, right?
No, Ahsoka season 2 is actually coming out next year.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
And then Andor season 2 is coming out in April. So.
Well, you can't fuck up Ahsoka's story, right?
No, you can't. No, this is
straight.
Ahsoka after she left the Jedi because Anakin didn't back her up. So.
Bro, no one backed her up, bro.
Zero. Nobody. Even Yoda.
Even Yoda,
and
bro.
he's the worst because he's been living for 500, 600
right,
years.
You think you'd see the same type of, the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over.
Live for 500 years, I have.
What?
But the future, I cannot see.
But that's the thing, though, right? Like, when did he gain consciousness, though?
Who,
right?
Yoda?
Yeah.
Well, remember.
Like, if he's like, okay, right? When is Grogu going to start being wisdomy and teaching niggas?
Well, it sucks because you gotta look at it this way. So the first because Grogu's 50. So the first 40 years of their life, they're in an egg. So that's trash.
What the fuck are you?
Yeah, that we still don't know what he is, But season 2 of well, not season 2. I think the final season or the movie that they're gonna do of Mandalorian is coming out next year. But no, it's like for the first 50 years he's like in an egg, so he doesn't know. And then after that he's awakened, but he's a child, but he's aware of things, but he can use the Force and all that stuff like that. But it's weird, you get what I'm saying? But for Yoda, it's like 500 years I am, but the future I cannot.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Wait, I thought that allowed you to kind of.
Yeah, and then he already went through the training of how he can see his old master.
Right.
We watched that through the Clone Wars, but he clearly sucks at it, bro. Come on, man. Like, you couldn't predict the future?
Side tangent real quick, because I know we talked about the Avatar.
Go ahead.
We had a conversation about Avatar.
Oh, you're talking about the
Can we have an Avatar story where the Avatar actually turns evil?
I don't think they're going to do that.
No, we need an evil Avatar.
I don't think they're going to do
that. That'd be crazy as fuck. Where it's like now the world versus the evil Avatar.
Well, there's been a meme that's been going on in the internet because they were saying how
the new Avatar
that's coming pretty soon, and it's like
thanks to Korra.
Yeah, Korra. They said Korra's trash, so I don't know what happened. I never watched the show. I think it has like 4 seasons, but apparently Korra made like some stupid ass mistakes, and they basically said
Korra's just too insufferable.
And then on top of that, Aang
it was just willful negligence.
Well, yeah, but
belligerence.
It was funny because Aang was like, "I left my son to train you. You don't listen to him. You open the portal to the.
You don't listen to nobody. You don't want to listen to nobody.
Strong and independent,
bro. You don't want to listen to nobody, and then you murdered all the avatars of previous times. So now the next avatar, now when he's in like a fucking pickle, he goes into the avatar state to ask his ancestors, what do I do?
No.
It's only going to be you.
Exactly.
Standing there, shrugging your shoulders. I murdered everyone else. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So, like I said, I don't know the story. Never got interested in the show because I'm the OG. I grew up with watching Aang, and then the story was so good. And then, of course, the live action show on Netflix is also good too. Season 2 and 3 are being made, coming out this year, I believe.
Yeah.
But I never got into it. I tried watching it. It just didn't interest me. Like, she made Aang, and the worst part was Aang was only.
It was obviously
Aang was,
bad decisions.
Aang was
she never
10.
learned her lesson.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
That was the problem. She kept making mistakes from season 1 in season
4.
Right. It was like, what are you doing? We made all this character progression. You learned your lesson, and then now you get a foreshadowing or a warning or something from your ancestors, and you still don't listen.
Yeah.
And then you just I don't know, abuse your friends. You manipulate people, their emotions, their feelings. Like you're indecisive.
Like,
you don't. You
like I said, I didn't watch the show.
Shit, bro.
I didn't watch the show, but I know that Rockbender guy.
Very
liked
toxic
her.
person, just a goblin of a person. Bro.
Yeah,
I do not like her as
goblin
an avatar.
activity.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a huge departure. Maybe because her predecessor was literally a monk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who just didn't like conflict.
The sad part was he was only 10 years old.
Right.
Yeah, he aged 100. He 100 years past, but mentally and physically, he was only 10 years old. But he had more wisdom in him because he was trained by the monks than you did. Because you're impatient, you're angry, impulsive. You did things that you weren't supposed to do. You went based off of feelings and stuff like that. And it's like every time you got upset, you would make a stupid decision.
And you would win, but at what cost? You lost so much.
It's like That's So Raven, where it's like instead of letting it happen, you try to do everything to prevent it from happening, and then it happens.
And it's like even worse.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but I think that goes into what I wanted to talk about a little bit about.
Maybe she was the evil avatar.
Yeah.
I'm exaggerating.
What I would like to go into a little bit, like we don't have to stay too long on this, but it's just like the transitions of shows, because shows used to have substance, good stories, and stuff like that, and now it's just like to make people feel better about whatever they're in, we're just going to create a show on that. We're going to throw out the story, and then we're just going to keep milking the pot even though the show's not good. So I think that's wild, because when we grew up watching, like you said, Avatar, it was great. You see what I'm saying? It was a great show. It had substance. It had a beginning. It had a middle. It had an end. You knew where you were going with it. And then now it's like we're just pumping out content just to pump out content. We don't even care about the story, because it's more, like I said, about representation. And I think that's where we're skewing. But we always talk about the rubber band and how it will be elastic and it's pushing itself back. But so hopefully moving forward, Kathleen Kennedy is stepping away from the Star Wars house, which it's been over a decade. She's destroyed the brand. And it's like, can it be saved? Because you got,
of course it can be saved.
Yeah, because you got Andor season 2.
Right. That's a lot. Jeff, Star Wars is
it's infinite.